Welcome to ESPN's College Basketball. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. We're in Fayetteville, Bud Walton Arena, one of the best venues in the SEC. And tonight, it's the 8th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. Take a look at the SEC standings, and for Tennessee, their goal is to win the conference, but they cannot afford any more slip-ups. Hey, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm Brian Custer alongside my partner, Jimmy Dykes. And, listen, Arkansas coming off a really good win over Georgia. They've beaten Tennessee 7 straight times inside this venue. But Tennessee's one of the best teams in the SEC, and they've got the second leading scorer in Dalton Knecht.
Yeah, well, this building has a lot of impact on games, Brian, and Bud Walton Arena is alive right now. And Dalton Knecht's going to have a ton of attention on him, and rightfully so. The versatility in this kid's game is as good as you're going to find at the college level. Big-time scorer, averaging about 28 over the last 9 ball games. A lot of defensive heat will go towards number 3 in orange from Eric Musselman's guys tonight.
This is the 48th meeting between Tennessee and Arkansas, a series that dates back all the way to 1936. Doug Shows, Joe Lindsey, and Orlandis Poole are our officials, and it's the Volunteers who control the tip in the visiting orange. And right away, Vescovi to Ziegler, who will run the show for Tennessee. Tried to get it inside, and that's a kick on El Ellis.
I think both teams want to establish those points in the paint early. Arkansas, that's their strength right now offensively, with Mitchell and Graham, and obviously Rick Barnes. He sets the tone in every game, trying to get 0 in orange. Adu a touch early.
Tennessee coming off that loss to Texas A&M, and they throw it up. Dalton Knecht throws it down.
Man, what an explosive athlete. I mean, he does so many things. A guy that is wired to score. He is threat number 1, 2, and 3 on baseline out of bounds under.
Second in the SEC in scoring, averages 20, but on the road averages 27.9. Here's Tremont Mark. Step back. Got it. It's a 3.
Tennessee's going to play the percentages early. Arkansas only making 5 3-point shots a game in conference play. Therefore, you give a little bit of a buffer to start the game for Tennessee.
Here's Zakai Ziegler to Knecht. Inside to Adu, and he rocks the rim.
And they are so good. Tennessee, that empty corner ball screen action, and Adu at 7 feet, so strong, man. Just getting 3 offensive rebounds a game. He's a key piece for Rick Barnes once we get to March.
1-point lead for Tennessee. Stolen. And here comes Josiah Jordan-James. Vescovi. Back out to James for 3. Yes!
Man, Brian, really good action. Set up with this little crossing action up top. Forced the Arkansas defense to shrink to the ball. Josiah Jordan-James with a trail.
4-point lead for the Volunteers. We played a couple of minutes here in the first half. They'll go inside. Jalen Graham. Kickback to Mark. Mark, good dish inside. And Chandler Lawson will go to the line.
Brian's a good job by Tremont Mark to drive the closeout of Tennessee. Let's go back early to Dalton Knecht. When you're averaging what he does, you're scoring the ball in a lot of ways. And I talked about Tennessee's out-of-bounds under defense. Those plays are always designed as 3 is the first option. And there's that empty corner. Just no help at all for Adu rolling to the rim.
Claude Lawson knocked down that first free throw. This guy has a 7'7" wingspan.
It would be number 5 in the NBA right now. I mean, and he's a productive kid. He's making about 54% of his shots when he's on the floor. I mean, his wingspan is needed against the length of Tennessee inside tonight.
Arkansas 8-2 when Lawson starts. And Vescovi coming off that screen draws the foul.
How about Eric Musselman, his 14th different starting lineup on the season? That's a sign of a coach that's still searching in mid-February, trying to figure out and push the right buttons.
Muss in his 5th season He's taken Arkansas to the NCAA tournament the last 3 seasons. Here's Mark. Mark 5th in the FCC in scoring. Jalen Graham back out to Mark. Triple's good.
You don't want to let Mark get started if you're Arkansas. He's 37% on the year. And Tennessee with short closeouts, and Mark's making him pay.
Averages 17 as Kai Ziegler lays it in.
Boy, how good has he been lately, huh? 58 points, 28 assists, and 12 steals over his last 3 games. As good as anybody in college ball over that stretch.
And let's not forget 12 rebounds as well.
Just a mighty might.
Yes,
the DNA of this Tennessee program.
At 5'9", Ellis from downtown.
The same thing happened to Tennessee on Saturday night at Texas A&M. A&M, not known as a three-point shooting team, shot the lights out early, and Tennessee had to try to dig out of a hole.
So far, Arkansas perfect from distance. They get a steal. Davis lays it in. And listen to Bud Walton early. Connect off the pin down. Too strong. Rebound Graham. Ellis thought about it. They'll go to Graham. Spins on Connect. Shot no good. Adu the board. Here comes the Volunteers. Ziegler from deep. And Vescovi chases it down.
Vescovi is so good in loose ball situations.
Connect will pull it and knock it down.
Man, the shot range of this kid is as deep as there is in college basketball. But the effort of Vescovi, a phenomenal cutter and a phenomenal fly-around guy on the offensive glass.
First break of the action, and it's Arkansas with a 1-point lead. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats.
It has always been a dream for me to design an engagement jewelry collection. Together, these rings are a perfect pair, bound together forever, just like a bride and her one true love.
Panina Tournay, exclusively at Jared. Find your ideal pairing this Valentine's Day.
Remember space and legroom? That's more like it. The 3-row Lexus TX.
There are hundreds of different kinds of trucks and SUVs on the road. Meet the wiper blades designed with all of them in mind. Rain-X rugged truck and SUV wiper blades. Engineered with graphene for long-lasting durability. They're high-performing blades for high-performing vehicles. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements. Available at your favorite retailer.
He's here. Anyone want a Coors Light?
Oh, shoot, I forgot to play the song. I got a guy who can fix this.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some Rinvoq patients felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days. Some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. And many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections and blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Help heal your painful skin. Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Arby's crispy fish sandwiches still don't fit on the bun. Arby's sincerely apologizes for continuing to make big old sandwiches. Arby's, we have the meat.
Time now to take a look at tonight's Principal Wooden Watch.
Well, it's Dalton Knecht. I wanted to break down the versatility of this kid. He has taken 70 field goal attempts, Brian, in transition. Now look what he's done off of screens. 61 shot attempts off of screens. He's so good at that pin down action into jump shots. How about this? 59 shots coming into tonight off of spot up, catch and shoot variety. And look, 45 times he shot the ball as a pick and roll handler. That's as good a versatility as we have in all of college basketball for a 6'6 guard. And man, he shot the ball well at A&M Saturday, 6 out of 11 from the three-point line. He's not going to get 35 every night, but he's capable of getting 35 every night.
Well, let me tell you something. He has scored 35 or more 3 times this season. As you take a look, second leading scorer in the SEC. That 3 he just knocked down, that was his 500th career field goal made in just 91 Division I appearances. Adu, shot rejected. That's what Arkansas does best. Devo Davis rejected by Knecht. Back and forth we go. Ziegler throws it up, and James couldn't handle it. And Davis finishes. Wow.
Arkansas likes chaos, especially in this building. And that's not Tennessee's strength, and they got caught up in a chaotic 45 seconds.
James misses a 3. We got a foul underneath. Second foul on Lawson.
Well, Arkansas, to your point, one of the top shot blocking teams in college ball. That's just an easy 5th grade run out layup by Devo Davis. And Davis missed 3 games and came back on Saturday. The trust that Eric Musselman has in him. He played in 34 minutes. And he's a guy just makes winning plays. Doesn't always have huge numbers, but you go back and grade the film, just involved in a lot of good stuff for Arkansas.
So Lawson will sit with those 2 personals, and Makai Mitchell will come in. Mitchell's playing probably the best basketball in his Arkansas career lately. Graham was asking for it, but stolen. Jordan Gainey, who just checked in. And he takes it all the way. No, but the follow-up is good by Jonas Adu.
How about the run ability of Jonas Adu? Is a 7-footer, man, to get up and even with the ball. And Gainey, man, with his that run-through ability, you cannot make a weak pass against the 5th best defense in all of college ball. That's what Tennessee is.
Here's Mark. We play 6 minutes here in the first half. Mark blocked by Knecht. Gainey will pull up and knock it down.
And big bucket and big minutes by Gainey early. He's a real spark plug offensively off the bench. The depth of Tennessee this year offensively is as good as it's been under Rick Barnes.
Gainey is the junior. He's out of Tucson, and he averages 7 a game.
Brian, how about the block shot by Knecht, man? The long arms and the 6'6" reach. Phenomenal on the last possession.
Five on the shot clock. Mitchell in the Graham. He spins with 1. You got to get it up, and they don't.
Right, Tennessee is the number 6 adjusted defensive team in the country, and they can put you in long offensive possessions. And Arkansas is going to have to handle that shot clock late in this game multiple times. Look at Gainey, gets out, man, runs through the pass. And very strong, but that's what I'm most impressed with is Adu as a 7-footer. And Knecht, has really grown into a trusted defender in the eyes of Rick Barnes.
Here's Gainey. Ziegler off the screen. Drives, gets in the lane, rejected. Arkansas second in the NCAA in block shots. Gainey, though, the floater's good.
Man, how good has Gainey been in that pull-up jump shot? That 6-7 foot range is awfully difficult. Man, Tennessee, they are so good in their off-ball movement, just making that defense work.
Razorbacks average 6.5 blocks a game. Mark draws the personal.
Watch Gainey right here. This is the second kind of a tough two that he's taken in this game. He's got a lot of pop, though, a lot of elevation, gets it off against length defensively. Brian, early in this game, Rick Barnes' guys are really loading up to the ball when Tramon Mark has it. They're putting a second and third defender in his vision every time, wanting to make him play through a crowd. He's not on the floor now, but they are loading up to that Tramon Mark.
Coach Barnes in his 9th season at Tennessee, you know, he's led the Volunteers to 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances.
Well, they're the real deal this year. There's top 20 in both offensive and defensive efficiency right there with Houston, Auburn, Purdue, Arizona, and UConn. There's only 6 teams that can say that, and Tennessee's one of them.
Here's L. Ellis. They work it around. Davenport's got an open 3. Knocks it down.
Really well done by Arkansas. They got that ball on the baseline and got Tennessee in a defensive rotation. It's not easy to do.
Jeremiah Davenport, who is checked in. We're all tied at 18. Gainey still has the hot hand.
Yes, he sure does. I mean, Gainey he came in as a big-time scorer when he transferred in, averaging about 18 or 19 at SC Upstate. Really good. I mean, beautiful with a pull-up jump shot so far.
Jumper, no good by Keon Minifield.
And no threat on the offensive glass by Arkansas. They're at the bottom of the league in offensive rebounds. And
connect.
Man, Brian, think about this.
Lays it in.
Yes, but Arkansas doesn't go to the offensive glass, and they don't get back. Man, 2 big-time sins committed by Arkansas within a 10-second window.
Connects now, got 7.
Speed surprised you a little bit, didn't it?
It did. Here's Davenport again. And the jumper's good again.
Just not enough fight over the top of that screen by Tennessee, and Davenport, big physical guard, finds the elbow.
Both teams shooting it well. Tennessee 55% from the field. Arkansas 63%.
You know, Dalton Connect, you see his size, his jump shot ability, but his explosiveness in transition. I mean, he's got a speed and a gear, and that first long scoring step is fast to the rim.
Hey, Lexus, show alternate routes.
Technology that's ready for the road ahead. The Lexus NX.
I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do.
Shop K's Valentine's Day sale and save 30 to 40% on everything, only at K.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this.
I'll take Barkley.
Yes, I still got it. I told her she picked me first.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Tired of yada yada like exploding bells?
Hey, I'm done with this yada yada.
I'll get the paperwork.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless provider. At Metro, there's no contracts, no exploding bills, and nada yada yada. Looking for a deal? Well, Domino's Perfect Combo is a big deal for a not-so-big price. Because for just $19.99, you get 2 medium one-topping pizzas and savory Parmesan bread bites and gooey cinnamon bread twists and a 2-liter of Coke. It's the perfect combo. Just $19.99, only at Domino's.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex Disc contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get
is Gillette Labs.
When is a basketball more than a basketball? When it connects a wide-eyed kid to life-changing coaches, mentors, and medical care. Becomes a passport to see the world and an opportunity to build a name into a brand. Helps a player with potential turn a scholarship into a college degree. And start life after basketball debt-free. For college athletes, a basketball just means more.
Volkanovski versus Topuria. I'm so pumped for this fight.
Ilya been running his mouth, now show him what's up.
I'm gonna knock him out in the first round.
This pay-per-view is wild.
Brian, we're seeing it all from Dalton Knecht early in this game. Baseline out of bounds under, he's the finisher. And this is the 3rd straight game Dalton Knecht has multiple blocks. So defensively, he's growing up, and man, can he spin it. Look at the spin on that ball. It's the same every single time that he shoots it. I mean, he has worked and worked and worked in that weight room. He's gained about 25%, they tell me, in the explosiveness from the time he first arrived on campus. And there's probably a lot of volunteer fans liking that sign.
Listen, there's a lot of pros and scouts here. Sam Presti from the Oklahoma City Thunder here as well, taking a look at Dalton Knecht. They want him to be their Valentine. Come draft day. Come draft
no
day.
doubt.
You know, Knecht, we had a great conversation at shoot-around. He said one of the reasons why he wanted to come to Tennessee, he said, look, Coach Rick Barnes, he loves Kevin Durant. He said, Coach Rick Barnes told me that was my guy. He could help me become a pro, put on 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
And he said he was going to help me with my defense. And you talked about the multiple blocks that he's had here the past couple of games. And he gets a steal right on cue and dunks it home.
Just an explosive athlete. And Arkansas has been careless with this ball early. 3 steals already, I believe, for Tennessee.
Volunteers are dominating points in the paint. 14 of them have come in the paint for Tennessee out of that 26. Just 4 for Arkansas thus far.
And those paint points have been the strength of Arkansas the last 2 or 3 ball games between Mitchell and Graham. Dalton Knecht has really grown defensively. He goes at it with the wrong hand, but it pays off well. You're just not going to catch him in the open floor. He's too big and too long and too fast.
And for number 1, Keon Manderfield.
Inside to Mitchell, and that one's rejected by Adu. Mark off the mark, and Knecht with the rebound.
Brian, Tennessee really heavy in their gap defense right now, forcing Arkansas to a jump shooting team.
El Ellis, 3 no good. It's Kogi, the board. We're inside, 10 minutes until the half. Adu from 12.
He is a key guy for Tennessee if they're going to be a legitimate Final Four team. And Rick Barnes trusts this big 7-footer to take those 15-footers. And a good find by Gainey.
Volunteers have knocked down 7 of their last 9 shots. Airs nearly a steal.
Tennessee's defense just smothering right now, and Arkansas a little bit of over dribbling. They're gonna have to move that thing side to side and try to get Tennessee in some defensive rotations. Not easy to do. Again, Tennessee, one of the best defensive teams in the entire country, on display right now.
Here's Graham. Jump hook is short.
And get no one to the offensive glass for Arkansas.
Adu with the left hand.
Wow, a 7-footer outside the lane, but he's really good with that left paw. That's not by accident. He works on that every single day.
Lead is now double digits for the Volunteers. Tavis from deep, no good.
But again, heavy gap help on Mark, forcing him to pass the ball instead of the isolation one-on-one.
Here's a rebound by Graham. You know, the Razorbacks 0-11 when trailing by 10 or more points at any point in the game. Right now, the lead is 10.
Jonas Adu. Talked about him earlier, and the thing that I love about this kid, Brian, he has only turned it over 6 times in 270 SEC minutes. He's got a really good set of soft paws. They're sticky when he's in traffic, doesn't fumble passes, secures rebounds. You're going to win that national championship this year, get to the Final Four, you've got to have a legit post player because there's really good ones on those top 10 teams.
Here's Gainey. 5 now on the shot clock for Tennessee. And Gainey turns it over. Minifield lays it in.
Tennessee over-dribbled. Gainey was guilty of it. And Arkansas, they get those steals going and get this building back in the ball game. It's a big deal.
And the reach in on Keon Minifield. 7:16 until the half is the 8th-ranked Volunteers, up 8 over Arkansas.
It's electric. It's gas.
Quite the paradox.
It really is both. The first ever Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
So try our Garlic Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. Made with our iconic garlic sauce flavor. Mixed with cheese and hand stuffed into that Papa John's original dough. No one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Where'd you learn to serve?
Oh, I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did, so I'm already in, but I was talking about your serve.
Oh.
USAA, for the military community.
Indulge in Dolce D'Oro from Levian, only at Jared. Get 20% off all Levian for Valentine's Day.
Looking like a snack. A potatoey, cheesy, bacony snack. The new smashed potato bowl is just $3.49. Only at KFC.
You're such a good listener, Thomas. Makes me feel so special.
If you don't mind, if you could.
This makes me feel really special, too, because, you know, Discover's giving me cash back on debit, not just credit.
Discover gives cash back on debit to everyone.
Everybody?
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit.
The competition's never been better.
This is just spectacular.
The stars have never been brighter. That's our movie.
Georgia meets #1 South Carolina, Sunday at 1 on ABC.
Do you take vitamin?
Some people just know that the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on Paul. You don't want to ride with Paul. Or Sarah. Not today, anyway. And you don't want a rate based on Ben. He's got some important business to take care of. Why would you pay a rate based on anyone else? With Allstate, you're connected to a rate based on you. Call 1-888-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
I design custom paint jobs that make your ride look fresh and make a fender bender look like it never happened. I know how to handle a grinder, sander, and paint sprayer. I'll make your car look like it just came off the showroom floor, even if the odometer says otherwise. Without guys like me, you might end up in a real crunch. I'm a collision repair technician, and I went to Lincoln Tech. Put your potential to work.
Saying that Jonas Aidoo is a key guy going forward for Tennessee. I mean, he's rugged. He's a very vocal defender on the back line, talking his team defensively through ball screen coverage. This is a mature, older team, and Aidoo, as a 7-footer, is so good with his left hand. I'd already talked about how he doesn't fumble balls, but I think defensively, he's a guy that can hold up when you go against the Donovan Klingons and the Zach Edey's, the Hunter Dickinsons that Tennessee's going to have to work their way through. Tennessee's not going to get punked as long as Jonas Aidoo continues to play with the confidence and the force that he's played with so far in SEC play.
Averages 11 points per game. He's already got 7 rebounds as well. He is 3rd in the SEC in blocks to go with that offensive production. Five, throwing it up to Aidoo. He couldn't finish. Mark inside to Graham. He'll kick it back out. Stripped by Zakai Ziegler.
That's that gap defense that is so heavy on Tremont Mark. Watch out.
Connect!
I'm telling you, he is a pro playing in the college game tonight.
Tennessee on a 14-4 run. And Connect knocks that one away.
He is so fast and long with his first step. A scoring step, and from the logo with 2 hands. And he's on a path right now for a 30-point game again on the road.
Second in the conference in scoring, averages 20. 26 in SEC games. 27 is what he averages on the road. That 3 from long range is good. Khalif Battle. As Covey misses, and Aidoo can't grab the board.
No. Battle's a kid that can give Arkansas an offensive spark. And he has nice elevation on his jump shot. He shoots it from deep. That one was probably, 3 or 4 steps behind that 3-point line.
Graham spins, jump hook, yes.
He is a spinner for a big kid. He's really good at spinning off defense and getting that shot up. And Arkansas's got some life offensively all of a sudden.
Lead has been cut in half to just 5. It was 10. Connect into Aidoo, knocked away and stolen by the Razorbacks.
Probably one that Dalton Connect should have shot himself, right?
Mark draws the foul on the drive. That'll be on Josiah Jordan James.
Arkansas hanging in this game. They've knocked down 5 out of their 9 3-point shots. They are averaging making less than 5 a game in SEC play at 28%. But they're taking what the defense has given them, because Tennessee really choking off anything, trying to get into the seams and get to the paint.
Jalen Graham will have his seat. Makai Mitchell check back in. He's got the ball now, gives it back up. Battle. That 3's too strong. And here's Mitchell with the offensive board. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good job by Mitchell to find that backside. And those missed 3-point shots from the wing down to the corner are going to come off that far side more times than not.
Talked about Mitchell playing really the best stretch of his career. He's scored in double figures in 4 straight games now. That's the first time he's done that in his career. The first one rolls off. Hey, don't forget Saturday, we got a triple header of action on ESPN. 9th-ranked Duke, Florida State's at 2. You got 6th-ranked Kansas taking on Oklahoma. And then finally, you got Kentucky and Auburn squaring off in a sonic blockbuster. It will be Another great day of hoops on the network.
Good luck to Kentucky winning in Neville Arena at Auburn. That place is as good as there is in all of college basketball right now.
Hogs on a 6-0 run. James, and one.
Brian, what a tough play and a smart play by Josiah Jordan-James. A strong shot fake, and then he gets down that slot and fights his way through contact. The shot fake, he battles through the initial contact, and then it's the second contact that gets called. I was reminded today how important Josiah Jordan-James and Santi Vescovi, their voices in practice. They could handle the practice themselves if Rick Barnes wasn't on the floor. That's how mature they are.
Tennessee knocked down 8 of their last 11 shots. Here's Davis. Devo knocks it down.
Really good job by Davis to take what the defense gave him again. You're not going to get to the rim against Tennessee. So you're going to have to make some hard guarded twos, and 4 and White is very good at it.
They'll call that one on Davis.
Foul in Arkansas, number 4, Devo Davis. His first personal foul. Team foul number 6 on Arkansas.
You see Muss talking about some of the calls that have been made here tonight.
Tennessee is really good at aligning in a similar alignment, but different actions off of it. But 3 and orange is always the problem.
You talked about him, and there he is. That one's too strong. Here's L. Ellis into Mitchell. Battle and a block on Vescovi. Five-point lead for the Volunteers. Less than 4 minutes until the half here in Fayetteville.
In a yoga class.
Oh, no.
She sniffs feet.
Try my Old Spice. You can use it on your pits, chest, and even your...
He looks down towards his crotch.
toes?
Oh, that's fresh.
He sprays Old Spice Gentleman's Total Body on his toes.
Oh, I'll have another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
When you'd rather not resort to a virtual resort,
This is much better in real life.
it matters where you stay.
Looking good, babe.
Hilton, for the stay.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
We've never spoken, but you've told us many things. That you love stargazing, hate parallel parking, and occasionally your right foot gets a little heavy. The Lexus ES didn't begin in the studio, it began with you.
Did you know TurboTax now offers a lifetime guarantee when you file your taxes? I'm here with tax expert Diana to tell us more.
TurboTax guarantees your tax return for its full lifetime of 7 years.
Does that apply to all TurboTax personal tax products and services?
Yes, whether you're doing your taxes yourself or having one of our experts do them for you, the lifetime guarantee covers 100% accurate calculations, audit support, and maximum refund.
Visit TurboTax.com to get started.
There they are. Everybody get their banking done? Let's go, drive, we gotta go. Someone's in a hurry. And 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Can we go?
Yeah, faster. Oh, no, siree. You see, I get discounts for my safe driving with Snapshot from Progressive. You should see my savings. They're nuts.
You told us he was a skilled wheelman.
No, I'm a wheelman. His family name on my mother's side. Irish. I think I found them.
Really?
Making your dog your ring bearer is one way to show your love.
Car part.
It's just a car part, look it.
But delicious Caesar canine cuisine is a better way.
It has always been a dream for me to design an engagement jewelry collection.
Together, these rings are a perfect pair, bound together forever, just like a bride and her one true love.
Panina Tournay, exclusively at Jared. Find your ideal pairing this Valentine's Day.
Kev, Sean, and Coach coming up at the half. Wait till you see what's going on in the jungle tonight with South Carolina in town, plus a first in college basketball this season. How are the Hogs hanging around, Sean?
It's the three-point shot. It's the great equalizer. You can struggle, you can have turnover issues, but all of a sudden you get hot from beyond the arc, and you find yourself right back into a game.
I thought Tennessee had much better balance today. Dude's involved, Jones is involved, James is involved. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm confused. Jimmy Dykes, I am confused. Is it Vescovi or Vescovi? You guys are confusing me.
With Rick Barnes, it depends on how he's playing.
That's
If he's playing well, it's Vescovi. If he's not playing well, it's Vescovi.
It is the Volunteers up 5 over Arkansas. You know, before this game, one of the things they did here was they paid tribute to a man named Dean Weber. Dean Weber was a long-time athletic trainer here at Arkansas. He was part of the school foundation. Died last night Sunday.
Yeah, one of the most beloved guys ever in the state of Arkansas. And every Arkansas athlete that's come through Fayetteville over the last 30, 40 years, Dean Weber was their friend.
Yeah.
And he poured his life into the Razorback Athletics, Razorback Foundation, and there's a big empty spot in a lot of people's hearts in this state right now with the loss of Dean Weber.
Certainly condolences to the Weber family. Here's Caleb Battle. Knocks down both of them. And now the lead is just 3. Keep in mind, it was 10. Here's Ziegler. Drives, scoops it up. No, Adu, yes!
Yeah, the value of a small guard that can get the ball up on the glass when you got a 7-footer that is so good finding the front of the rim. Talking about Jonas Adu.
Look at the second chance points for Tennessee compared to Arkansas. Ellis stopped by Adu and stolen by Gainey. Gainey. And
wow, what a
shot,
right? And Gainey has been phenomenal off the bench. I think Coach Crean was talking about the balance of Tennessee offensively. Adu with 10, Gainey with 8, Connect with 11. And this kid has just been so good driving the ball with force through contact 2 or 3 times in this first half. The one thing Tennessee has done to Eric Musselman's team tonight, they have taken away the roll man out of Arkansas's offense. Mekhi Mitchell and Graham are so good at setting ball screens and rolling out of it. No room tonight. Tennessee, they're hitting that roll guy, taking away that middle ball screen action.
One of the things they worked on is shoot around today too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Specifically. 3 minutes till the half. The drive, yes, by Battle, hanging and scoring.
He does have courage, talking about Caleb Battle. And it's not easy to find a seam to drive against Tennessee, but you get that closeout coming at you and find a little bit of a gap because he plays off of 2 feet, Brian, and keeps the ball tight. Really good job by Battle, man, just to force the action and get himself an and-one opportunity.
Free throw is good. Lead is 5.
That's the kind of game Arkansas just hanging around, a top 10 team. We've seen them put it on Duke in this building this year. They put it on Purdue in an exhibition game. They played well against Kentucky, couldn't finish it off.
Adu is putting on an exhibition when it comes to dunking in the post. Tennessee now with 7 dunks in this game. That's a season high for Tennessee this season.
Man, Adu can do, right? 6 out of 8 in this game. Just no answer for the size or the length of the strength of Jonas Adu. And Rick Barnes, he's been around the block a few times. He's going to be a first-time Hall of Fame guy. When the building gets loud, he's pounding that thing inside.
Yeah.
Your pressure release right now is Jonas Adu.
And again, another thing that they've talked about is shoot around is we got to get the ball inside to Adu. And it's paying off. Davis Midfield. And in that corner is good by Davenport.
It's not easy to get a wide open three against Tennessee, but you find that backside pass to Davenport sitting in that corner. I think he's a better shooter from the right side than the left corner. And that's exactly where he knocked it down from.
Adu has it stolen by Tremont Mark. Mark for three. In and out.
Man, that was all in until it popped out, was it not?
You're right. They reach in on Ziegler as Graham and
Alternating possession to Arkansas.
Hey, the South Carolina women, of course, the nation's only undefeated Division I squad. They highlight our ESPN Thursday basketball. They square off against Rakia Jackson and the Lady Vols in Knoxville. And our coverage begins at 7 Eastern. Here's Mark. Davenport again. That one's a short. "90 seconds until the half. Oh, good defense.
Right, Tennessee over-dribbling that possession. That's not Tennessee's strength. Their strength is to move that ball side to side and get off-ball action going. Vescovi gets stuck.
Really, the battle was all over him, but Volunteers get a steal. Ziegler lays it right in.
Hugo Davis, instead of stopping the ball, gambles, thinking that Ziegler's going to drop it off. Man, is he a defensive pest, a risky, smart defender is Double Z.
Mark comes off the screen. A little up and under.
He touched it.
Did someone touch it?
Yeah, I think that ball was still within that cylinder. Any part of that ball is in or on the cylinder when it gets touched. I don't know if he touched it, though. I don't think he touched it.
Connect, misses, gets his own board, and he'll go to the line.
Right, I don't think Arkansas touched that ball. It looked really close live. And there was no doubt that the ball was within the cylinder, but I don't think Arkansas touched it. Doug Shaw, Joe Lindsay, and the Landis Pool saw it differently.
Yeah.
Not reviewable at this point of the game. Potential big call.
Coach. First free throw, no good.
Sometimes this angle behind the backboard is not the one that's the best view that we have.
Yeah.
Graham immediately says, I did not touch it.
Yeah.
As good as Dalton Connect is, he is not a great free throw shooter.
Only 76%, got 1 and 2.
You take Connect out, you save a foul with this last defensive possession for Tennessee.
Davis off the glass, nope.
I call a timeout. Rick has one to use, absolutely. He'll probably bring Connect back in for offense. That's exactly what he's doing. If you're Tennessee, get it up quick enough to get an offensive rebound opportunity for Adu.
Reducing blur and glare. Clearing away rain at just the right angle. Bosch Night Performance Wiper Blades are so adapted to the dangers of driving on stormy nights. It's almost as if those who drive with them are too.
You ever seen a night like this? Oh, I see all kinds of things.
Night vision has evolved. Bosch Night Performance Wiper Blades.
46-38.
And Brian, here's the best view we have. Jalen Graham does not touch this ball. Watch 11 and white. He pulls his hand back right there. There's air the entire time between his hand and the ball. And a missed call, and now Tennessee with a chance for a big bucket before the half. Connect back on the floor. Is he a decoy or is he the finisher on this possession for Tennessee?
Here's Connect. Adu comes, sets the screen with 10. Connect. Vescovi. Can't find the range. And we'll go into the locker room with the Volunteers up 8. Our halftime score, Tennessee 46, Arkansas 38. Let's send it to the studio. My man Kevin Connors, Seth Greenberg, and Sean.
Because thanks so much, and a strong showing for the Volunteers on the road. Welcome into our ESPN College Basketball Studios. John Farnham, Coach Seth Greenberg, Kevin Connors here with you. A Tennessee team that had 28 points in the first half Saturday against Texas A&M. 46 tonight, Sean. What's the difference?
Well, it's points over turnovers. I mean, Arkansas has been struggling to take care of the basketball. Plus 10 on points off of turnovers has been a big part of Tennessee here in the first half. Seth?
Thank you, Sean Farnham. Dalton Connect, there's a Connect effect also. Like when he's off the ball, people are basically belling up to what I call red denying him. What does that create? It creates driving lanes. It's opening up the floor. So now Adu's getting scoring opportunities. Gainey's getting scoring opportunities. Josiah James is getting scoring opportunities. So just being out on the floor, I like his trust of his teammates.
And a 8-point halftime lead for the Tennessee Volunteers. Elsewhere tonight, South Carolina started the night tied with Alabama atop the SEC. How has Auburn dominated this one?
How haven't they dominated this game? They dominated this game on the glass. They dominated the game in the paint, but they've dominated the game in their defense. They've absolutely taken away the perimeter game of Auburn and run them off the three. Of South Carolina and run them off the three-point line.
Think about this. I mean, we talk so much about South Carolina and how good they've been at the defensive end of the floor and how right now 11th ranked team in the country. But they go into that venue with that crowd that Bruce Pearl has built since he arrived. And, man, it has been dominating.
It's been a great environment tonight. You can expect even better on Saturday leading up to the big one with Kentucky. Coach, a 2-hour special.
Yeah, that's not a special. It's a 2-hour show. We're going to inform America about the top 16.
Special because you're there, Coach.
It will be an event, and Bruce Pearl will keep the shirt on.
Remember space and legroom? That's more like it. The 3-row Lexus TX.
Oh, yeah. Hot honey pizza and wings from
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat.
Pizza Wahat. Hot honey pizza and wings. It's the first new flavor to make you say, Pizza Wahat?
Indulge in Dolce d'Oro from Levian, only at Jared. Get 20% off all Levian for Valentine's Day.
The shape that stole your heart is back for a limited time. Heart Healthy Cheerios.
If you want this, you got to go into the store and just be like, give me the Dunn King's Munchkin Skewer.
The Dunn King's Munchkin Skewer.
Too much of a mouthful?
Oh, how many times can you say it fast?
It's been a long time since I did the acting exercises.
Yeah, we know.
The Dunn King's Munchkin Skewer.
Join Planet Fitness during the Big Fitness Energy Sale and save big. Get equipment for every workout and free fitness training, all in the judgment-free zone. Join today online, in club, or on the free PF app. Deal ends Friday, February 16th.
There's one thing that never changes.
Georgia.
The anticipation.
Georgia. The whole day.
My fellowship at the school district is going great, but I like to pop by. They hardly even know I'm here.
Mr. Johnson, find my ring light. I'm about to be on IG Live all day.
It's that effort that tends to mean the most. We don't get paid to care, but we do it for the kids.
Yeah!
now you got my attention.
Oh my God! We both had. Mike, don't get up. Don't worry about it.
What did I just do?
That kick is
Crazy. Yo, you can't beat that kick, boy.
Running back. They got a little overhead punch.
Yo, I already knew that. He's gonna go for the low. Oh, that's it. Oh.
PlayStation.
Kev, Coach, and Sean in studio. Some of the notable transfers in college basketball this season. Well, we're seeing Dalton Connect. Obviously, Caleb Love has been great this year at Arizona. Cam Spencer has been a revelation for the nation's #1 UConn Huskies. And DePaul, kind of a sparring partner tonight with the main event waiting in the wings Saturday against Marquette.
And I'll tell you, Marquette is a tough matchup for the Com because of Oso Ighodaro. He's a 6'10" center that can handle the ball, make plays, and Donovan Clingan and Samson Johnson are going to have to chase him all over the floor come Saturday.
Yeah, this is one of those tough games, though. You got to self-start your engine. You've got a big game coming up, an environment that's very sleepy. UConn got off to a little bit of a slower start in this contest, but has poured it on down the stretch.
They dropped 50 in the first half.
They got off to a slow start.
Obviously, they're not exactly Rip Van Winkle.
They're speeding it up here. Seton Hall as many quad 1 wins as Tennessee to start the night. What a difference Kadari Richmond makes.
Kadari Richmond is one of the toughest matchups at the guard position in college basketball. Tonight he goes 20, 13 assists, 8 rebounds. He gets downhill. He draws double teams. He sees over the defense. He is a matchup problem.
Yeah, loses your shoe, don't stop, can't stop. Go ahead and finish anyways, and then get the shoe put back on.
Look at the difference in wins and losses, and just look at the numbers right there. Look at the points. Look at the field goal percentage. Look at the points off, the turnovers. Look at the assists. He impacts every single aspect of the game.
Most importantly, wins.
Was that a bad boy reference?
Let me tell you something. Those dudes are going to be a tough out in the NCAA tournament. That backcourt is for real.
Clemson off road wins over Carolina and Syracuse closed this one on a 20-3 run.
Yeah, they were outstanding, and they did a great job asserting the way they wanted to play in the second half. They did not allow Miami to get out in front of them. And then down the stretch, Coach, they just put it on them. They did it in every way, inside and then out.
Yeah, 16 points in the paint in the second half. They had a conscious effort of getting that ball in the paint and then creating some offense out of their defense. 20 points off of their defense. Clemson's best when they're defending and disrupting.
Damaging loss for Miami. Nice win for Clemson, 77-60. 29.
Malik Hall. When Malik Hall shows up, Michigan State is dangerous. Tom Izzo looking for number 26 in a row. Kevin Connors, what do you think about that?
29-10 for Malik Hall in the win over Penn State. Keep it in the Big Ten coaching news today. Ohio State parted ways with Chris Holtmann. The Buckeyes 2-9 in their last 11 games. Did not make it past the second round of the tournament. In his tenure, he'll receive a buyout of nearly $13 million.
Terrific coach, even better person. Did a really nice job at Ohio State. Would have gone to 5 consecutive NCAA tournaments. The last 2 years have been rough. Yeah. And in the age of the transfer portal, in the age of NIL, if you lose 2 years in a row, unfortunately, people have short-term memories, and they're going to make a change. I'm disappointed it's done during the season. Yeah, the timing of it is the interesting part of it, and I wonder how much that comes into play with the changing calendar and the way that the transfer portal and the ability to re-recruit your roster, because they have the opportunity now to back-channel, find out who's really interested, who's not, when their season comes to an end, because that's what they have to wait for. When their season comes to an end, be able to put that person in, maybe bring their staff in quickly and try to keep some of the pieces together and then be ready to attack the portal. But if they're not an NCAA tournament team, the second that season's over, those guys' names in the portal, they don't know who their coach is going to be. And a lot of the reasons they made the change is because 2 years in a row you don't go to the NCAA tournament. A lot of that sophomore class, which is very talented, will probably end up in the portal. All of this, the stark reality of where we are in college basketball in 2024 as they look for a new head coach in Columbus, Ohio, and we are coming right back.
Hey, Lexus, show alternate routes.
Technology that's ready for the road ahead. The Lexus NX.
Everything I do that's for my health is an accomplishment.
Concerns of getting screened faded away to my astonishment.
My doc gave me a script. I got it done without a delay.
I screened with Cologuard and did it my way.
Cologuard is a one-of-a-kind way to screen for colon cancer that's effective and non-invasive. It's for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider for Cologuard.
I did it my way.
There it is, the classic Big Mac with more special sauce in every bite. Robble, robble. And there it goes. These are our best burgers ever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
He's here. Anyone want a Coors Light?
Oh, shoot, I forgot to play the song. I got a guy who can fix this.
It has always been a dream for me to design an engagement jewelry collection. Together, these rings are a perfect pair, bound together forever, just like a bride and her one true love.
Panina Tournay, exclusively at Jared. Find your ideal pairing this Valentine's Day.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance. At each day's start, as time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
College Game Day is going to be live from Columbia, Sunday, noon Eastern, leading up to the big one with #1 South Carolina and Georgia on ABC. College Game Day presented by State Farm. Detroit is winless no more. The Titans beat IUPUI.
With a big-time court storm.
Yes, one student. Is that legal, Coach?
Totally legal.
we can't outlaw that. They've won one game. Would you say one
student?
Yeah,
One student per
every
win.
win they have, yeah.
Well, yeah, that student was very excited.
Dalton
just like we have been.
That's right. Connect 3 for Tennessee. They added 2 points for Arkansas on a goaltend review. 6-point game, second half next.
Indulge in Dolce d'Oro from Levian, only at Jared. Get 20% off all Levian for Valentine's Day.
Domino's Perfect Combo includes 2 pizzas, 2 sides, and a 2-liter bottle of Coke. So we were asking real people how much they think all of this costs.
$35, $45, $50.
$19.99. I'm about to order that when I get home. It's Domino's Perfect Combo, and it's all just $19.99.
It's electric. It's gas.
Quite the paradox.
It really is both. The first ever Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
Were you worried the wedding would be too much?
Nah. Another destination wedding? Why can't they use my backyard?
With Empower, we get all our financial questions answered, so we don't have to worry.
Empower. What's next?
Old Spice Gentleman's Super Hydration Body Wash. Vanilla and shea. 24/7 moisturization with vitamin B3.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
In a bath.
Oops.
Men have skin too. Old Spice.
When I was younger, I played make-believe. Now when I close my eyes, I just fall asleep. Dream on, to infinity and far beyond. Maybe they'll take you fabulous places. Maybe you'll wake up right where you belong. But dream on.
Where?
When a rookie stunt driver meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all.
Again.
There's bound to be action. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad. Don't miss your chance to drive away in a new Nissan.
Let's roll.
Get a low $309 per month lease or get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue.
Act fast. Offers this good won't stick around.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rear-view mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Now get 0% APR or up to $1,500 bonus cash on the Hyundai Tucson. Hurry in.
ESPN's college basketball. It's the SEC on ESPN, and it's the Tennessee Volunteers taking on Arkansas Razorbacks, and it's the 8th-ranked Volunteers up 6, 46-40 here as we begin the second half. Brian Custer alongside Jimmy Dykes. By the way, the refs looked at that basket, initially called offensive goaltending on Arkansas. They said no. Bucket is good, so now the lead is just 6. But for Tennessee, you talk about spreading the wealth. They've had 3 guys that's given them a total of 34 points.
Absolutely, really good balance. Now, Tennessee can ride the shoulders of Dalton Knecht for a long time, but man, it really helps when he gets some help. But Dalton Knecht has done damage in this game with 12 points and multiple ways that he scores. Gainey and Adu have really stepped up. Adu with 13 first half points. Justin Gainey off the bench with 9. And Tennessee's at their best when that ball is hot and it's moving. They over-dribbled a couple of times, Tennessee did in the first half, but for the most part, they get that thing side to side and forcing Arkansas to cover multiple actions. Arkansas hanging in this game, though, Brian, with the 3-point shooting. Not the strength of their team in SEC play. I've mentioned it, they make less than 5 per game. Arkansas already with 6 made threes in the first half.
Volunteers will inbound. Arkansas 1-9. And they've trailed at the half. Only win here at home was against Abilene Christian. And it's Knecht going right to work.
Just the versatility of Knecht. That was an outside post up by your guard, and Knecht is really good, man, at scoring with his back to the basket off of one bounce.
Tennessee with 30 points in the paint. Tremont off the mark.
And again, a lot of orange jerseys in the attention of Tremont Mark when he has that ball in his hands.
That shot blocked by Mark. Leaves it for Lawson. His shot blocked by Knecht.
Got the 3rd block in this game for Dalton Knecht.
Zakai for 3.
He has been money from that 3-point line. He didn't shoot it well against Texas A&M, but he's right at that 38% clip in conference play.
Heart and soul of this Volunteers squad, and it's Tennessee with their biggest lead of the game at 11. Nearly a turnover by Mark. They'll go inside to Jalen Graham. Working on James. The jump hook is good.
But Brian, that has been Arkansas' strength over the last 2 or 3 ball games. Mitchell and Graham on the inside. That could be an F1 and maybe should be. I'm not sure if it's an intentional. And Graham got that shoulder stung. He's going to have to come out. I think they will look at this. Maybe not even look at it. I don't think that was a legitimate play on the ball, was it not? That's a hard grab from behind. That's excessive, unnecessary contact, an F1.
Yeah, the push in the back, too. Especially when a guy's airborne, dangerous.
That is the right call. I saw a very similar call last night at Syracuse, between Syracuse and North Carolina. You've got to protect those guys out of a breakaway situation. They're airborne shooters. That's an easy call to make for this crew.
Connect just 1 of 3 from the line. Knocks down that second one. Graham, by the way, went straight into the locker room.
And Brian, remember, number 3 in orange is the primary focus for Tennessee's out-of-bounds plays, whether it's a side out-of-bounds or a baseline out-of-bounds. The action, the initial action, is for Dalton Connect.
So Arkansas will go small. Lawson is the tallest guy on the court for them at 6'8". Zakai Zeigler. Oh, good dish into Adu. Adu dunks it home.
What a job by Ziegler to get behind the backboard, keep his dribble alive, knowing the entire time that Adu is going to fill that weak side again. The soft paws of Adu. I mean, that is a fastball from about 8 feet away.
Season high in dunks for Tennessee as Tremont Mark knocks it down.
He just continues to fight for his spot, Tremont Mark, and his spot is that elbow pull-up jump shot.
Adu saves it. Here's Ziegler. 3. Nope. Adu, the follow. Soft touch, no. Rolls off.
Why did Adu not just dunk the ball? I mean, he had a 6-foot guard, right?
Yeah, right.
Ziegler takes this shot, a tough shot, and Adu, when he comes down with it, that's a 6-foot guard right in front of you. Adu just got sped up.
Keon Minifield will bring it up for the Hogs. Davenport is checked in too for Arkansas. Mitchell as well. Mark with 5. He'll pull up. Too strong. Adu the rebound. Here comes the Volunteers.
Only 2 offensive rebounds for Arkansas in this game.
Vescovi in and out. He cannot find the range tonight. 0 of 3 from the field he is. That one went right through the hands of Davenport.
Brian, Arkansas offensively, the first 15 seconds when they take a shot, they're shooting 54% on the year and 35% from 3. If it gets under 15 seconds, they only shoot 47% from the floor and 28% from 3. And Tennessee's putting them in a lot of long offensive possessions. That's not Arkansas's strength, has not been all year.
Josiah Jordan-James backs in, knocks it down.
How physical was he, right? Just continued to carve out space. Isolation game for Josiah Jordan-James on the right side so you can get to that left strong hand.
And a push underneath.
Josiah Jordan-James is a big physical guard, a former McDonald's All-American. Tennessee is as physical of a team as there is on both ends of the floor. It's not just how physical they play defense, the physicality offensively in the isolation game right through the middle of your chin, ball up on the rim and in.
It has always been a dream for me to design an engagement jewelry collection. Together, these rings are a perfect pair, bound together forever, just like a bride and her one true love.
Panina Tournay, exclusively at Jared. Find your ideal pairing this Valentine's Day.
With Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk, you'll want to savor every moment. With 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and of course, it's delicious. Fairlife.
There's nothing better than a Subway Series footlong, except when you add on an all-new footlong sidekick. We're talking a $2 footlong churro, $3 footlong pretzel, and a $5 footlong cookie. Every epic footlong deserves a perfect sidekick. Order one with your favorite Subway Series sub today.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Picking up the Duralast brakes I ordered online this morning.
You're all set?
Whoa, that was easy.
It's time to say goodbye.
Next season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. It's out of control. We're losing our defense.
No! Not our starting quarterback! We need him! You can't leave! Our offense revolves around you!
Give me your other hand.
That's what Dr. Pepper is!
It's okay, I understand. You can't let go of your Dr. Pepper.
Absolutely not.
Quarterbacks are replaceable.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Looking like a snack. A potato-y, cheesy, bacon-y snack. The new smashed potato bowl is just $3.49. Only at KFC.
Want to go somewhere amazing? Nice, right? But we're not there yet. Not this either. Still not it. Finding the next epic place isn't the point. In a Nissan Pathfinder, search is the adventure.
True story. When two cats enter the jungle, it's gonna get wild.
As wild a builder as we have been in a long, long time.
How fun is this? It's the Wildcats.
Kentucky is an outstanding team. Can he get a shot off? Yes!
And the Tigers.
Auburn is a national title contender.
Only one will escape the W.
This is going to be a battle.
Experience number 22 Kentucky, number 13 Auburn. Saturday at 6 on ESPN.
Well, here's a look at what Joe Lunardi, a.k.a. Joey Brackets, has so far when you talk about the SEC. On 9 teams he's looking at possibly in that NCAA tournament. He said Tennessee had a 2 seed. It was what just last week they were basically a 1 seed.
Well, and they're still in position to be a 1 seed. North Carolina hurt their chances big time last night, losing at Syracuse. Yeah, but Alabama now has climbed up to a 2 seed as well. And 9 bids out of this league would be an all-time high for the SEC, and that's exactly what they're tracking.
Marks 3 short. Devo Davis with the offensive board.
Right, last time we checked, Auburn was putting it on South Carolina tonight in Auburn. And Bruce Pearl will be the first to tell you he doesn't have the best starting 5, but he might have the best starting 10 or 11. That's how deep they go. Not a lot of drop-off, and the 3 ball continues to keep Arkansas with a puncher's chance in this game.
And that's Keon Minifield knocking it down. And how about Gainey? This kid has come off the bench and just been awesome.
The confidence that Rick Barnes has put in Gainey over the last 3 or 4 ball games is starting to blossom. He came in as a legitimate scorer and shooter and has found his groove just the last couple of weeks.
He's got 12. Stolen by Connect.
How about the 2 transfers into Tennessee? Justin Gainey, or Jordan Gainey to start with, and then Dalton Connect with a defensive play. Watch Gainey right here. There's just no hesitation at all. That is a beautiful release and rotation on the ball, and then Connect off of the steal. I mean, he is so forceful bringing that ball. I mean, he's 6'6", probably 215. You talked about his strength gain since he's been in Knoxville. His explosiveness has gone up. He does it all. We had the package early. A pick and roll scorer, a spot up shooter, a scoring phenom.
Hey, Saturday over on the SEC Network, college basketball continues. You got the Vols hosting Vandy. How about that last second shot Vandy won on last night? That's at 6 Eastern. Then you got Missouri Ole Miss at the Pavilion.
Yeah, Ezra Manjon right there at the buzzer, right, for Vanderbilt.
You know, the Volunteers, 15-2 when they've got 3 or more guys in double figures. They've got it here tonight. Gainey, Connect, Adu. Here's Gainey.
Why not?
Scorching hot.
Right, why not?
Scorching hot is Jordan Gainey.
The advanced pass ahead by Ziegler, and no one in the airspace of Gainey in transition. You give this guy a clear look and a clean look. I mean, that's just way too easy. Lack of communication and urgency by Arkansas cost them 3.
Grace didn't believe in magic, but her daughter was happy to prove her wrong. You were made to dream about it for years. We were made to help you book it in minutes.
Where'd you learn to serve?
Oh, I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did, so I'm already in, but I was talking about your serve.
Oh.
USAA, for the military community.
Looking good, guys.
Vacations are better with the credit gods on your side.
I'm coming up!
Rewards once available to the few are now accessible to the many. Earn points for travel with Credit One Bank and live large.
The all-new Hot Honey Pizza and Wings. It's where sweet meets heat. And the first new flavor to make you say, Pizza what? Dude! Don't miss out. Pizza what?
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke. For the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get
is Gillette Labs.
Discover customer service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
All right, prove it.
Wait, are you a robot?
24/7 US-based customer service.
How would I prove that I'm not?
Looking like a snack. A potatoey, cheesy, bacony snack. The new smashed potato bowl is just $3.49. Only at KFC.
Tired of yada yada like exploding bells?
Hey, I'm done with this yada yada.
I'll get the paperwork.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless provider. At Metro, there's no contracts, no exploding bills, and nada yada yada.
Not all Christian McCaffreys are the same. Some are all-pro running backs. Some aren't.
I'm Christian McCaffrey, and I make tacos.
Just like not all internet providers are the same. Don't settle for slow.
Yikes.
Or unreliable.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Or weak. Get real deal speed, reliability, and power with Xfinity.
Hey, you okay? I'm gonna pass out if that's all right.
Get the real deal. Get Xfinity.
True story. When 2 cats entered the jungle, it's gonna get wild. It's the Wildcats and the Tigers. Only one will escape the W. Experience number 22 Kentucky, number 13 Auburn. Saturday at 6 on ESPN.
Brian Charles Ballantyne was my roommate back in the day, and he hit one of the most memorable shots in Arkansas basketball history on February the 12th, 1984, down in Pine Bluff. He got that ball on the baseline and knocked down an 8-footer, and then North Carolina, ranked number 1 at the time, missed one at the buzzer. Michael Jordan, that crew was loaded. They were undefeated, and we actually flew into Pine Bluff the day of the game because of a storm, kept us out of there. But Charles Ballantyne, the next day, the headlines in the sports page across the state of Arkansas said Happy Ballantyne's Day, one of the most memorable shots in the history of Arkansas basketball. But our good friend Charles Ballantyne passed away this past August, August the 2nd. Man, he was a dear, dear friend of mine, a phenomenal roommate. He was a friend to everybody, and it's another big hole in the heart of a lot of people in this state. When you think about Valentine's Day and think back on the history of this Arkansas program, Charles Ballantyne sent North Carolina home with a loss.
Talking about power. Tobe Awaka lays that one in. Talking about Arkansas, this is the first time they've been playing on Valentine's Day since 2015.
Well, this kid is a hoss inside, Tobe Awaka. Think about this. He gets 21% of the offensive rebounds when he's on the floor. That's the best in Division I basketball in the country. He's just not listed because he doesn't play at the high number of minutes. But there's not a better offensive rebounder in college ball than Tobe Awaka.
Here's Minifield. He's got the big on him. Davis thought about the three. Good ball fake, pull up. Missed the open shot, connect the rebound.
Tennessee continues to play the percentage that they are loading up to the ball, taking away the drive ability. The free throw attempts by Arkansas are not there because they can't beat folks off the bounce. Tennessee has turned Arkansas into a jump shooting team in this game.
It's rare Tennessee plays in this building, but they've lost 7 straight. Haven't won here since 2009.
Well, they didn't have Zakai Ziegler in those games as well. Zakai Ziegler came into Tennessee, Brian, and changed the toughness level of a very tough program. And that's what he's been ever since he stepped on that Knoxville campus from Bronx, New York. He might count that.
And they do.
Rick Barnes once again posting up Dalton Connect. The versatility of this kid, he's a big guard. They just trust him to catch those step out post block moves, and he's really good, strong, quick, can go either shoulder. Classic hard to guard.
Previous play is under review.
I'll take another look to see if it was indeed goaltending and didn't count it. What do you think, Jimmy? Catch it, D off the glass.
And from that view, it looks like that ball was on its way up, right?
Yeah.
And not on the glass yet. It happened so quick. Doesn't touch it.
Doesn't touch it.
I think this gets reversed again.
Yeah.
The previous call is overturned. It is not goaltending. Therefore, we will shoot 2 free throws for Tennessee, number 3.
There you go. Well, NBA All-Star Weekend, it begins Friday, Indianapolis. You've got the celebrity game on ESPN and the app. Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, they're your head coaches. Our coverage begins 7 Eastern from Lucas Oil Stadium.
You're going there, right?
I will be there.
Boy, what are you going to be doing?
I'll be there Saturday. They do an HBCU Classic game as well. I think it's Winston-Salem State,
okay.
Virginia Union.
Awesome.
Will be playing.
Yeah. Just too much from Tennessee in this ball game for Arkansas, down at 21.
James got the seat, yeah.
My math right?
Your math is right.
Okay.
So 15-2 run by the Volunteers, who have made now, 5 straight baskets. Walker. No good. Ziegler. They go inside again. Ziegler will go to the line.
Well, that ball has stayed hot, has it not, for Tennessee? It does not get stuck. And this is the moment you think it is stuck, Awaka fires that thing out of there, and they get that ball reversed to that weak side and start playing out of a closeout. Tennessee's the real deal. And to me, UConn and Purdue, they look a little bit different than everybody else in the country. I think we're headed for a collision course between those two teams. in March, but I'm telling you what, Tennessee is right there with the best of the rest of them, if not towards the top of the list.
Held ball, alternating possession to Arkansas.
Arkansas, possession.
We were visiting with Rick Barnes this afternoon. I asked him how's the last couple of days of practice been, because they got beat at A&M on Saturday. And he said it's been great.
And never led in that game.
No, they did not. But Rick said it's been great because it's been physical.
Physical, yep.
And he loves physical practices, and it carries over to how they play the game. And they do it, like I said, on both ends of the floor. Their bodies are constantly wearing you out.
Good cut. And blocked. Owaka.
That one hurt.
Ziegler throwing it up. And knocked away by Devo Davis.
And Tennessee is, what, now 4 or 5 blocks in this game. Very alert. Multiple guys have done it. And this time it's the long arm of the law, Tobe Awaka, the backup post player with the erase.
I can't see you.
Hi, I'm Bradley Cooper. Everyone is auditioning to get T-Mobile Magenta status.
With Magenta status, there's no need to fill up.
When you drop off your car, $1.
I like to juggle.
Hey, that's good, Brad.
I'm a really good whistler.
Get a special rate on your Hill Tints Day.
I can cry on cue.
No need to audition. Introducing Magenta status. Premium benefits from brands you love. I'm willing to work alone. What?
Are you sure your taxes are being done 100% correctly? Intuit TurboTax prepared over 40 million federal tax returns last year, so you can trust they'll do yours right. Whether you want a TurboTax expert to do your taxes from start to finish or help you along the way, you'll get your maximum refund guaranteed. TurboTax experts are always up to date with the latest tax laws, and their calculations are guaranteed 100% accurate. Get your best tax outcome guaranteed. Visit TurboTax.com.
If you want this, you got to go into the store and just be like, give me the Dun King's Munchkin Skewer.
The Dun King's Munchkin Skewer.
Too much of a mouthful?
Oh, how many times can you say it fast?
Been a long time since I did the acting exercises.
Yeah, we know.
The Dun King's Munchkin Skewer.
Bravo!
For buying a treadmill?
You use the Quicksilver card from Capital One. It's simple, with no annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. That makes you the hero of every purchase.
Yeah.
And heroes don't take the stairs.
Is this a parachute?
What's in your wallet?
Now for just $1.99, enjoy the Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Because we value value just as much as we value tasty burgers, we decided to shrink the price of this melty fan favorite. In finance, they call that one heck of a deal. $1.99 Sonic quarter-pound double cheeseburger.
The magic never leaves you when you stay with the Disney Resorts Collection. Following you along everywhere you go. Making every moment special. Even more surprising than your last. And bringing you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day.
Plus, stay longer and save more with up to 35% on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels.
Why would you stay anywhere else?
Indulge in Dolce d'Oro from Levian, only at Jared. Get 20% off all Levian for Valentine's Day.
71-49 is our score, and Coach, this is what big three-headed monster of Volunteers, what they've done here.
Man, these guys are a handful, and they're all different. Gainey, Connect, and Adu, they do it in different ways, but when Connect gets the kind of help that he's getting tonight, Tennessee can beat anybody in the country. And they're sitting there right now as a 2 seed, Brian. I still see a path for them to end up being a 1 seed. Houston, their non-conference strength of schedule, I think eventually could move them off the 1 seed line. And a team like Tennessee or possibly now Marquette could slide in to that spot along with Purdue, UConn, and Arizona.
That one knocked away by Devo Davis.
I was talking earlier about how Arkansas, what they are with the first 15 seconds of the shot clock compared to the last 15 seconds of the shot clock. my guy, Will Warren. Stats by Will. If you want to follow college basketball and get deep into some things, that's the guy. And anytime Tennessee's playing, he does a really good job of publishing some really deep stats. But that was a good one today by my guy, Will Warren.
Tennessee is outscoring Arkansas since the half, 27-9 as Connect now has 21. That is his 12th 20-point game this season.
Well, Dalton Connect got started early, and there's been no answer, no fight back for Arkansas defensively to take this kid away. And you've got to make him work, and if you don't make him work, he'll hang 30 on you on the road, and he's tracking that tonight.
Here's Graham spinning and scoring.
Basket is good, Jalen Graham.
It's amazing how many times you describe him spinning and scoring, because that's what he is, man. And he's really good. He's great with his feet. He's getting stronger through contact. He gets Meshack going one direction and spins right back off that pressure. But Tennessee has taken away the strength of Arkansas's offense for the last couple of games. It's been the combination of Graham and Mitchell, because they've been hitting them, not letting them get that middle ball screen roll action going, has really made life difficult for Arkansas in the paint tonight.
Keep in mind, especially for Arkansas, Trevin Brazile is not playing tonight. And imagine if he was playing, it could be quite different. You know, at 6'10", and this is a guy projected to, there he is. This would be basically the fifth game he's missed because of knee soreness. Yeah, so it's a question of if and when he's going to come back, because he is a talent, not having the type of year that a lot of people thought that he would have. But well, if your front line is not ready for a heavyweight fight against Tennessee, you find yourself down 20 quick. Here's Graham asking for it and getting it. Gets doubled and still scores.
To me, he's their best inside scorer, Graham. Now, Mitchell can also get it done, more of a forceful guy, but Graham's got some finesse about him. He's got some stuff. He can get an angle on his own.
Oh, good drop off for A2.
How good is his left hand, right? And he's quick with it. The ball does not get stuck in A2's hands at all around that rim.
Tennessee is double the point output in the paint over Arkansas. They've got 42 now points in the paint. Arkansas just 20.
Tennessee, Brian, they play a style that will hold up on a neutral floor in March. It's holding up on the road in this league, but it will hold up in Nashville. It will hold up in that NCAA tournament as well.
Jeremiah Meshack off the mark. Leading blocker, freshman, knocked away.
Watch this left hand by Adu. Meshack with a drop off, and that ball gets out of his hand quickly. It's in slow motion, but I'm telling you, that's an unblockable shot. He's a 7-footer. He shoots it high, and he gets it off quick.
Battle with it. Working on Connect. Claw Lawson, the offensive board. And it's Gainey. The Volunteers coming back the other way. Adu looking for it, working on Claw Lawson. There's a reach in by Tremont Mark.
Arkansas, number 12, Tremont Mark. His first personal foul. Team foul number 7 on the Razorbacks.
A frustrating season, to say the least, for Eric Musselman. I mean, this is a guy that's used to winning at every stop along the way, and he finds himself with an Arkansas team that just cannot put it all together for any stretch so far this season. They didn't get it done in non-conference play, but you look up and Arkansas struggling mightily to get a win in SEC play, but this is the same team that beat Duke in here.
Yeah,
that's
right.
the strength of this league. I'm telling you, it is so deep and so good. But Eric Musselman right now just playing shorthanded, and he knows it.
And at the inopportune times, he had Tremont Mark, who was injured at one point, so he had him out of the lineup. Obviously, Trevin Brazile now injured. They could certainly use him. Under 10 minutes left in the game. The freshman shot no good. Adu another rebound. Wide open three from Meshack.
Brian, Tennessee's gap defense has been so consistent and so good in this game. Just multiple orange jerseys for an Arkansas offensive player to look through as he tries to find a seam to attack. And Rick Barnes trusted his defense. Arkansas made a couple of threes early, but they did not drag Tennessee out defensively. And just a clinic by the team in orange on the road tonight on this end of the floor.
Well, and that's important considering when you look at what Tennessee, hey, first 20 games of the season, Tennessee was only giving up 65 points per game. You look at the last 3 games they've had, they've given up, an average of 81. I think it was Kentucky hung 92 on them. A&M put 85 on them. But the defense came to play today.
And that's why Rick Barnes in Knoxville the last 3 days has said, we're going to be physical and we're going to carry it over to the games. Yes, they did.
What even is this? Don't touch my things, gross. Janice, when you bundle your home or renters with your auto, Progressive provides 24/7 protection for almost everything you own. But you really need my weighted hoop. It's for my snatched waist. It's my dog chase lounger. Foot treadmill. That's my Tuesday chalice. Purse that says purse. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber. I can't live without oxygen. Solid gold coffee machine. Lake making kit. Really? Can Progressive cover that too? Yes, but... Hi, it's Janice. I'll take 5. Is my voice on TV right now?
I work hard and I want my money to work hard too. So I use my Freedom Unlimited card. Earning on my favorite soup. Got it. Earning on Daddy Clear. Don't touch it yet. Let me get the big one. Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Yes. No. Wait, the big one.
They're all the same size.
Wait. Let me get them all. Earn big with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase. Make more of what's yours.
Wendy's breakfast 2 for $3 is so good, the crew is giving every combination code names.
Bis squared.
Egg and cheese biscuit and sausage biscuit. 2 biscuits. I'm impressed Tyler knew what squaring was.
Mathlete.
No matter what you call it, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's breakfast 2 for $3.
These are the nights that players remember.
Good luck dealing with this team when they get repetition and right.
Saturday primetime at 8:30 and a Sunday showcase doubleheader at 1 on ABC.
The NHL Stadium Series brings the game outdoors. Flyers, Devils, Saturday at 8. Rangers, Islanders, Sunday at 3. The NHL Stadium Series on ABC and ESPN+.
The future.
Oh my God!
We both. Mike, don't get up. Don't worry about it.
What did I just do?
That kick is crazy.
Yo, you can't beat that kick, boy.
Running back. I got a little overhead punch.
Yo, I already knew that. He's gonna go for the low. Oh, that's it.
Oh.
PlayStation. Introducing Mando, the whole body deodorant that I created with all body odor in mind. I'm Dr. Shannon Klingman, and I'm the inventor of whole body deodorant, like Mando. Mando actually stops odor at the source, bacteria. You just apply Mando like a lotion, and it stops odor anywhere you have it, but wish you didn't. Buy it and try it for 60 days, and if you don't love it, you can return it for free. It's like body odor never even happens, and you're gonna be exceptionally stink-free and smell as good as humanly possible.
key guys down the stretch in SEC play. It starts with Jonas Aidoo, and if he continues to play like he has tonight, man, they are going to be a force. Talon Cooper, now they got it stuck to them tonight at Auburn, but he controls that South Carolina offense so well at that point guard spot. Trey Donaldson for Auburn, that's a key guy. He's taken a hold of that starting spot for Bruce Pearl, and Mark Sears at Alabama. Man, they're one of the better scoring teams in all of college ball if Sears continues to really compete on the defensive end. Alabama goes to another level. Those four teams sit at the top of the SEC standings right now. Those are four key guys to keep an eye on as we start coming down the stretch in conference play.
Well, Aidoo with a double-double tonight.
Yes.
He's got 17 and 10. This is what, the 5th double-double for him in the last 11 games for Aidoo. The junior out of Durham.
And Aidoo tonight, again, just one turnover. So now he has 7 turnovers in 290 minutes of SEC play. And he's always in traffic. Like, his hands are clutch.
Ellis in the lane, no. James the rebound. Tried to get it in to Aidoo, stolen. And Mark will go to the line.
Tennessee, number 25, Santiago Vesco, the second personal foul. At the line, shooting 2 shots from Mark.
See Dalton Knecht getting ready to check back in. Well, Saturday triple header on ESPN. Duke, Florida State. That comes your way at 2 p.m. Eastern. Then you've got Kansas taking on Oklahoma. And then finally Kentucky and Auburn square off. It's a Sonic blockbuster. Should be another great day of college basketball.
Auburn 101, South Carolina 61 tonight in that building.
With South Carolina won what, 7-8 straight?
Yes, and they're the real deal. But Auburn now, they enforce their will on you as well as anyone in the country, especially on their home floor. And Kentucky, those young guards, they better be ready for what's coming at them on Saturday. I believe game day's there. I know it is. And the jungle, there's not a better student section in all of college basketball right now than the jungle at Auburn. And you can talk about Duke, you can talk about whoever you want. There's none better than what Auburn has right now working inside that Neville Arena.
Well, you can see Tennessee again. They still have their goal. They want to win the conference, but can't afford any slip-ups. With South Carolina going down tonight, and of course Auburn rolling in Alabama as well. Who do you see? Just looking on the surface, thinking it takes away the regular season title.
Well, I mean, it's still a 4 or 5 team race for sure. I like Alabama a lot right now because offensively, they've already gone over 100 points 7 times this year. They can explode, Brian, offensively. And defensively, Nate Oates is starting to get some chops about how his guys are playing. And they pride themselves, Alabama does, on that hard hat mentality, and they're starting to figure it out at the right time. But Auburn's the real deal. This team right now in orange is the real deal. There's multiple legitimate Final Four contenders in the SEC this year. There's multiple Elite 8, Sweet 16 teams. That's why I continue to say there's not a league in all of college basketball better than the SEC right now. I have not said that in the past. I've been in this league a long time. But there's not a better league than the SEC.
Tipped out. Tennessee will run their stuff again. They send the double to Aidoo, and that pass is stolen.
Yeah, the second turnover for Aidoo in the game with just a weak pass. The softest play by Aidoo so far in this game was the pass. See, now I'm getting text messages from ADs across the country, and this is a good one. Grand Canyon, their student section out west, it's good now. I'll give them some pride. It is really good, but I just don't think it's jungle fever.
How about that defense by the Volunteers? Shot clock violation by Arkansas. Largest lead of the game here for Tennessee.
Tennessee has no problem guarding you the entire shot clock. They put you in long, deep possessions. If you're not disciplined and tough enough to fight through it, you will have multiple shot clock violations.
James. Yes.
Brian, aren't they unselfish? Tennessee. They have their assist numbers tonight are so good. They move that ball, man. They share it. They keep that floor spaced. Their off-ball action, their walk-away pin action, their screening, very difficult to defend. And Rick Barnes probably going to start subbing here at any minute because these guys on the floor have played yeoman's minutes. Now, what a performance.
They put up a season-high 44 in the paint tonight against Arkansas. Make that 46 and a season-high in dunks as well.
Those are zone 1 points. And at least that's how Arkansas describes them. And Arkansas had 56 zone 1 points against Missouri, 42 against Georgia, held in the 20s tonight. That Tennessee defense has owned that 3-point line and in.
Tennessee had lost 7 straight in this building. By L. Ellis.
Texas Tech, see, weighing in from Texas Tech, it's good. I was there a few years ago when Kentucky came to Lubbock for the challenge. Very good student section. Not at the level of the jungle, but very, very good.
Connect will go to the line.
Well, Adu is so good off the move, and for a low post guy, he doesn't just camp out. He's constantly catching the ball off the move. He screens and flashes to the ball. He'll get screened and then re-screened, and they can roll him. We've talked about how good his hands are, but for a post player, you win your position from the waist down and you score from the waist up. And he is playing as good as he has played in the Tennessee Volunteer uniform.
Lawson and Mark will have a seat. One of 2 for Connect. Looks like his night is over with 22 on the night.
That relationship between Dalton Connect and Rick Barnes is special. I've been blessed to sit in a lot of film sessions with Tennessee this year. And man, he gets lit up time and time again, but he just sits there and takes it. Yes, sir. No, sir. And he told you, like he's told me, he came to Tennessee because he wanted to be coached hard and made it to a really good pro. And that's exactly the path that he's tracking.
Graham fighting hard in the paint, but misses the follow-up. Freddie DeLeon has checked in for Tennessee, seeing his first action. Under 3 minutes.
Arkansas ball.
He'll stay with Arkansas. They are down big here to Tennessee. Less than 3 minutes to play.
Classic roast beef and crispy fish? Just 2 for $6? If Arby's wasn't already at Arby's, it'd be on its way to Arby's right now. Arby's, we have the meats.
ProPlan is always advancing with game-changing formulas that promote mental sharpness and help extend lives. See what nutrition can do. Purina ProPlan, always advancing.
As the head of HR, I help lead a successful home security firm. Our teams work hard to secure our customers' most valuable assets. And while they do that, I work hard to secure ours. Our people. That's why we chose Principal, to provide the benefits and retirement plan that show our people just how much we appreciate them. Benefits help us keep top talent. Hi, Mom. Benefits help us grow, because we know how important security is to all.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirror Fiber Gummies.
I love your dress.
Oh, thanks. I splurged a little because Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds.
That's great.
I know, right? I've been telling everyone.
Liberty.
Did you hear that? I just said her first word. Can you say mama?
Liberty.
Can you say auntie?
Liberty. How many people did you tell?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
We've never spoken, but you've told us many things. That you love stargazing, hate parallel parking, and occasionally your right foot gets a little heavy. The Lexus ES didn't begin in the studio, it began with you.
They're here. McDonald's best classic burgers ever. They're hotter. They're juicier. They're...
Bravo, bravo.
Looks like we've been hamburgled.
Bravo, bravo.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. Then just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Well, Brian, we've seen the good version of Dalton Knecht tonight, because really going to be 22 points. He's made half of his shots. He's made 70% of his free throw attempts. He's only turned it over a couple of times, but he's gotten a massive amount of help. And when this version of Tennessee is Final Four legit good. I know they're sitting there as a 2 seed, so it's not like that's a wow statement, but when they get balance and they're just not always relying on Dalton Knecht, they can beat anyone in the country on a neutral floor. What I love about Tennessee this year, Dalton Knecht is the type of guy when they get into a Sweet 16, Elite 8 game and the game's on the line, he can absolutely take over. But their offense is built for point distribution, balance in their scoring. Just a beautiful 40 minutes of basketball by Tennessee tonight.
You know, Dalton Knecht, first Tennessee player with 12 20-point games in a season since Grant Williams did it. And that was back in 2018-2019 season.
Grant, you're mentioning with Grant Williams, you've done something special. Tennessee has scored 1.3 points per possession. That's a crazy high number, especially on the road. That's how good they've been.
Well, you talked about, especially when you get into the tournament. I mean, you know this. When you get into that tournament, it is all about guard play. You need a really good point guard and somebody that can get you buckets late, and that's exactly what they've got.
That's who he is, right?
You've got Zakai Ziegler, who've got great leadership at the guard position, and then you've got Knecht, who can get you buckets.
Yeah, and Adu, I'm telling you, Adu can. Yeah. I'm not saying he's better than Donovan Clingan or Zach Edey, but he's not going to be punked. Tennessee's not going to just be beaten up on the inside by some of those elite post players. I mean, Adu's as good as there is in this league, and there's some good ones in here. And look at Tennessee's resume. Their non-conference strength of schedule was as good as anybody. They got a net of 6, an RPI of 8. Already got 4 quadrant 1 wins, and they are the real deal. And I will not be surprised at all if they don't work their way into that 4th #1 seed in Joe Lunardi's bracket here in the next couple of weeks.
You mentioned Adu as he knocked down that jumper. This is his 3rd 20-point performance of the season. And he makes that one with the left hand.
Well, I know the game's over, but that was a ton of contact.
Yes. 23-12 for Jonas Adu.
I might think about getting Adu out. And I think Rick Barnes is thinking the same thing.
After taking that fall.
Yes. What a night for Jonas Adu. 11 out of 14 from the field. He's got 12 rebounds. He's gotten out in transition multiple times. That is a foul. That is a hard collision hit, no matter at what point in the game. And fortunate for Adu in Tennessee that he's fine. And just a dominating performance by Tennessee on the road.
Well, you talked about the Volunteers. They've got Vandy, of course, who had that game winner just last night. That comes your way on Saturday. They travel to Missouri, A&M, Auburn, and Alabama. Those last two. Oof.
I mean, that's a schedule right there. When you get against the rematch against Texas A&M, there will be a little bit of bad blood between those two programs. Rick Barnes not happy at all with how that game ended, and Buzz Williams at the center court line calling timeout, and it did not sell well with Rick Barnes, nor should it. And man, there were those next one, Auburn and Alabama. That could very well decide the SEC regular season title. Think about this: if Alabama were to win the regular season title again this year, Nate Oates will have won 5 trophies out of the 8 that the SEC has handed out since he's been the head coach at Alabama. 3 regular season titles and 2 tournament titles, possibly right now for Nate Oates. Hey, happy Valentine's Day.
You too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I told my mom I'd wave at her, but I can't wave at her. I say, hey, happy Valentine's Day to my mom, Sue, who never misses a game.
I love it.
I get to spend some time with my wife and daughter that came with me to the game tonight. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of having a home game on Valentine's Day. I get to see my bride and my daughter, but it's great to spend it with you as well,
I like
right?
it. I like it. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, Mom. 30-point lead for Tennessee. Arkansas will be right back at it on Saturday, and they take on Mississippi State. And with this loss tonight, be their worst start in SEC play through 11 games since 2009. You might remember they finished 2-14 in 2009 under John Pelfrey.
Oh! And you don't want to get anybody hurt with under a minute to go in a 30-point game.
Yeah.
And Meshack went high and then he came down hard. I think he's going to be fine.
The previous foul is under review.
Well, there's contact to the head area by Fall. That's what they're going to look at.
Pinion grabbing that arm. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, is it grab by Pinion? Is it a blow to the head by Fall, I think? Again, those airborne shooters, man, you've got to really protect them. That's what Doug Shows and Joe Lindsay are looking at.
The previous call on the floor is a common foul. It stands as called on the floor.
I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
Dalton Connect and Meshack go at each other, Brian, about every afternoon after practice. Meshack, one of the better defenders that there is in the SEC, if not the country. And he and Dalton Connect, they go at one another, and that has also escalated the progress of Dalton Connect in terms of the physicality he has to drive the ball with, trying to create his own look, and it has made Meshack a better defender as well. You've got a premier offensive guy going against an elite defender in Knoxville 2 or 3 times a week, and man, these guys love ball. The culture is as good as you're going to find in the college game. And they brought all that and more with them from Knoxville to Fayetteville tonight.
Worst loss Arkansas suffered in this building here in Bud Walton. 32. That was to Auburn. That was back on January. And right now it's at 32.
Yeah, I was here for that one as well. What are you doing for Valentine's dinner after the game?
That's a great question.
Hey, I can tell you where a Whataburger is this time of the
yeah,
night.
I was going to say, what's the hoop?
Get your corner table, ask for a candle, order your Whataburger. That's a good night, Brian.
Or IHOP, one of the two that's by the hotel. That's great. Oh my gosh. Fantastic.
You just kind of sensed, we both did, that Rick Barnes knew his club was ready to play today.
Yeah,
we saw him at 1 o'clock,
yeah.
and he was confident. His guys were dialed in. As a very mature team that's built to make a deep, deep, deep run in March are the Tennessee Volunteers.
Well, Tennessee ends the streak. They had lost 7 straight in this building, not anymore. They get the victory, 92-63 for Jimmy Dykes. I'm Brian Custer. Coming up next, it's SportsCenter. Good night from Fayetteville.